Hey, it's Paul. In today's video I am going to explain the for loop. A for loop is used to iterate over a sequence such as a list or a tuple, a string or a range of numbers or other iterable objects. The basic syntax of a for loop in Python looks like this. So right here, variable is a placeholder that takes on the value of each element in the iterable during each iteration of the loop. The code inside the loop is executed once for each element in the iterable. So let's look at an example using a list. So in this example, the loop iterates over a list of fruits, and in each iteration, the fruit variable takes on the value of the current element in the list, which is then printed. Another very simple use case is using a loop to iterate over a range of values. Here we have a range of 5, meaning values from 0 to 4, and in each iteration I takes on the value of one of the elements of the range. Additionally, loops can be used to iterate over a dictionary. In this case we have two variables at once, we have the key and the value, and with each iteration of the loop we print the values for key and for value. Lastly, loops can also be nested. So right here we have a for loop and then another for loop inside of a for loop. So at the beginning, the value of the outer for loop, the value of I is 0. And the inner for loop, j, also starts at 0. Therefore we first print 0 and 0. But then the loop in the middle, the inner for loop, continues. We increase the value of j by 1. Therefore we have the value 0 for the outer loop and 1 for the inner loop. And because the inner loop only iterates in a range of 2, we are then done with the inner loop, and then the outer loop increases by 1, which we can see right here. And then we again iterate through the inner loop for 2 different values until we then again increase the value of the outer loop. So these are just a few examples of for loops, and these are actually very versatile and can be used in various scenarios where you need to perform some kind of repetitive task for each element in an iterable. If you've learned anything new, feel free to subscribe and see you in the next video. Bye.